Hello and welcome to another Voltron Rewrite stream. And I completely changed my plan exactly 20 minutes before the stream started. Maybe 10. Not more like 20. Okay. So, listen. My plan originally for yesterday, the plan for today was that I would sit down, I would write down all the Gara commanders and whatnot, just to have like the characters full, but I don't want to do that today. I want to plan the plot because there are a lot of questions and there are not a lot of answers. And what it means is that firstly, I realized I just copied up the old episode by episode plot because this says Folge, which is German, which is okay, but I do kind of want to make most of the doc in English, so maybe I have to do like... Also, wait, this says Folge, but this is episode. What did I do? Okay, it's fine. Anyway, as you can see, we have like some... I have some like gathered episodes with like storylines that go like over multiple episodes, or like here it's just a big old hole. So I don't actually know how we're going to do this. I think I first have to figure out how I'm going to separate this. Also, I have no idea why I put further in-depth plot in here. This doesn't help me. Okay. I know what we're going to do. We're going to copy this. And then we're going to do everything again, which is a terrible idea, but it should help us in actually making this properly. So, this is going to take a little bit. This is going to be boring for now, which is fine. So every season has 24 episodes. So I'm just going to write down episode 24 times with the brackets, with the parentheses, because that's where I put the stuff in. And we're just gonna have that 5 times, and then we can slowly put in stuff and can also think through stuff, because I have to keep in mind I can change anything that I want later. Okay? For now, it's just like ideas. Like I still have stuff on my whiteboard in regards to this, where there are 2 ideas on there. But for now, this is going to be very boring. So I'm going to write all of this down in English. Season 1. Episode 1. Bracket. This is going to be the system. I would just like to know... No, this is the same size. Okay. I'm gonna make that... Actually, I want this bigger. And I want this also bigger. Just so we can see better. Because seeing is pretty cool, actually. No. Alright. No. Okay, wait. My thought process is not working. But that's okay. Okay, that works better. Wait, this is now 5. I'm not gonna change the numbers quite yet. But I am going to copy everything. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 24. Easy. So, 1, 2. I don't have anything fun to talk about, actually. I was on the verge of saying I want to stream today. But I did anyway. I wanted... Okay, no, I can rant about something. On Saturday in the stream, we had like massive connection issues for like 20 minutes. And it was terrible. But what that means for me when I prepare the VOD for YouTube is that I don't like the Twitch connection lost screen. I try to cut it out of the VODs as best as I can. But the problem with that is when you have so many connection losses, you miss some, because we had 6 connection losses and I sat down yesterday and I cut out 4 of them because I thought that was all of it. But today I found 2 more, and then it had to process the entire VOD again on YouTube because YouTube's weird. And so I had to wait like another hour before I could actually do the timestamps for that. Because when you cut something out, it changes the timestamps. If it's just like a few frames, I think it wouldn't do much, but we had long, like everything together, I think it was like 2 minutes I had to cut out. So that wasn't great. Wait, why is there one more? Oh, because okay, my mistake. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I can count 24. Okay, we're just gonna do a quick check that these are actually the right numbers before I copy this down. Yeah. Okay. Also, just to explain, because I feel like this might not be as intuitive. For me it is, because this is how I do things every time. We have episode number, then we have a Bindestrich. Sure. Then over here we put the title of the episode, and down here goes like the plot and any other notes that we need. And I didn't actually copy down the season. Whoops. Let's do that first. Okay, because this is 2, 3, 4, 5. I also like to name my seasons. Just because I can. I like it when seasons have names. Oftentimes the names aren't good, but I like it when seasons have names, and occasionally they may even have good names. Looking at you, Stargate. But one way or another, it's okay. Now we just put all of this in and hope that the laptop doesn't die on me because of this. It would be very on brand, wouldn't it? Okay, so the problem that I have, I asked myself before I started, like, okay, because, excuse me, I touched the mic weird, that's very odd. Also, I have to do something. I actually know where one starts and the other ends. While we're going up, I'm just gonna do that. So I haven't decided quite where Zarkon dies. So the options that we have for Zarkons Death, because I don't want Zarkon to die at the end of the show. I hate it when shows end with the goal from the beginning achieved. I think that's very lame oftentimes, because just because you reach the goal doesn't mean that you have fixed the problem, you know? So okay, listen. Season 1, also I'm wondering how I can separate the seasons, because I would like to give like broader notes on specific parts, because it's difficult to go season by season. It's also difficult to do episode by episode. I need like something broader to work with. Let me just do some quick math. That won't work. Okay. We could do 4 acts per season. So I'm not sure So, okay, either we could do season 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, and then 16 to 20, and 21 to 24 as like little acts. Or we could... What else could we do? We could do 9 episodes, 10 episodes, 5 episodes. But it also doesn't work. Okay, I think about this. Also, I completely forgot to mention, today I can only do an hour flat stream. When we reach 58 minutes, I have to stop myself. And that's where I'm gonna call it today, because I don't have much energy or much time. Technically I have time, but I also still have to prepare the VODs because I couldn't do it this morning because connection issues. Though I really want to, because with season 2 specifically, and I feel like with season 3, no, not 3. Season 2 and season 4, I think specifically would benefit from like little arcs. Just because it would make more sense to work with. So I have to figure something out for that. I mean, like with season 1 as well, like episode 1 to 5 is finding the lions and getting used to that. So I do wonder how, because episode 21 to 24 could always be a build up to the season final, especially because, so I consider putting Zarkons Death in the middle of season 3. In that case, we wouldn't have a double episode at the start and the end of the season, but instead like a 3 or 4 parter in the middle of the season. But I think I'm gonna push that back to the end of season 3, because the more I think about it, the better that is, because that way Runa, who's a new character I put in, has more time to integrate herself into the team and have more time to get used to each other. So that is definitely a question. I mean, here as well, in season 2 as well, episode 1 to 5 is Shiro's coma arc. So maybe it makes sense to separate it into 5 arcs per season. Okay, now what we're gonna do? Know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, I'm gonna do another thing. Arcs plot. Don't know if that's a good Überschrift, but that's what we're working with now. Okay, so season... No. We're gonna copy that. Season 1. That's how we're gonna do that. Okay, season 1, and then we get episode 1 to episode 5. Yeah. Episode... No, I'm gonna copy that. I'm lazy. So we can just copy that. We need 5 of them. Episode 6 to 10. That was the wrong button. But everything's okay. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that's 5. Then 11 to 15? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 to 20 is the same, and then 21 to 24 is a bit more condensed, but this should give us enough time. And it just makes more sense. Everything just makes more sense the way I do it. Can you not tell? Hello! Hello, Silent Willow. What are you plotting here? I am working on a Voltron Legendary Defender rewrite. Because I hate the show so much I didn't finish it. But I like the idea, so I was like, I'm just gonna try. Don't know what Voltron is. It's a... So Voltron Legendary Defender is an animated remake of an anime from the late 80s from Japan, I think. I don't know the full backstory of it, but it originated as an anime. And it's very sci-fi. So, where was I? 3? 3. Okay. That's okay. 4? 5. Alright, I don't watch anime animation. I just had a thought and it immediately left me. I can understand that. But I do like... Okay, to be fair, a big reason of why I like this show is because one of the main characters in German is voiced by my favorite German voice actor. So that is like a big bonus and was partially a big reason why I watched it. Because he doesn't get many main roles. So I'm just separating the seasons into little episode arcs. Because that way I can think better for some reason. Okay, wait. This dock is getting crowded. We need space, okay? We need space to think, to be smart. Be right back. Need to let my dogs out before they spoo. Figure them out away. Yeah, that's it would be good to let them out in that case. I lost another thought. I had a great idea how to start this, and now it's gone. Zero return. Actually, no. Intro. Zero return. Blue lion found. Altean Castle. I'm plotting episode 1. Okay, Shiro return. All alliance found. Plus first fight. And plus world building. Like introducing the Gyra, introducing the Atilians, introducing, I guess, partially how the castle ship works and how the lions work, maybe? I don't, because episode 1 is so, it's so condensed. Like, I understand it's a pilot episode, but that's, again, why I'm often like, if you want to do a pilot episode, do a 2-parter. That's the double length of all other episodes, but it can be watched in 2 episodes. Or just redo the beginning of the show. Like Gravity Falls redid the entire pilot episode as the first episode. Was it the first episode? I think so. And like, I like that. However, Voltron, and you're allowed to laugh at me, Unicorn Academy did this weird thing where the first episode is triple the length of all other episodes. And it was weird. Okay. Wait, is the first fight in episode 5? I lost my plot. Okay. Yeah, it's a fight against Sendak. I don't remember what the fight against Sendak was, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure it's not the... Wait, I can check. I have my notes. That was Wait, was it episode? No, it wasn't episode 5. Lies. Return of the Gladiator. Oh, I stretched this out extremely. What did I do? I don't remember what I did. That's not good. The Fall of the Castle of Lions. Okay, Sendok. That's the name we're looking for, kids. Sendok ist Marker given dead. Kann übrigens so bleiben eigentlich. Okay, I have not written anything down, which probably is explained that writing this while cutting bananas help. I guess that would explain why I didn't write much down for this episode, but that's weird. Also, it's what? I don't understand my. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's a double episode as well. That's weird. Okay, I might actually have to rewatch the first 2 seasons. In German. In German. I cannot do this without Vanya Gerig. Okay? I can't. But this is weird. This is very weird. Let's go back to the arcs plot, because up here we have Shiro's coma plot. Plus, I don't know. You know what Shiro's coma could be very useful for? Oh wow, that was a very weird sentence. Alright, I said it. You know what Shiro's coma could be very useful for? For establishing that no one besides the pilot of the Lion can actually pilot the Lion. Their Lion. Because I could very well imagine, because every lion has its strengths, right? Okay, sorry, I got confused. I thought my window was still open. I'm not streaming with an open window. Every lion has the individual strengths, and now I wonder what I even wrote down for... I apparently wrote nothing down. What? I had... Oh. Strength. I should translate this. Strength. Ah, yeah, no, that makes sense. So the Black Lion's biggest strength is strength. So maybe they have... Maybe they have like a situation where the Black Lion is better for the mission, and they like try around if anyone can fly it, and the Black Lion's just like, nope, I'm waiting for my paladin. He's gonna recover, I know it. So that could be useful. Maybe, honestly, maybe Allura and Koran even would tell them like, hey, the lion's not gonna cooperate because Shiro is here. Shiro's alive, so as long as Shiro's alive, the lion's not gonna move. At least not with any of the other ones. I do want the lions to be able to move on their own, because the only reason why there was such a problem in so many episodes was because the lions refused to move on their own. Which is stupid, because we've seen multiple times that they have some amount of sentience. So I guess that could be useful. I mean, like, even going as far as being like, the Black Lion doesn't move, but then the castle directly gets attacked, or Shiro gets kidnapped. Maybe I don't think we're gonna do that, but just like, I'm just throwing out thoughts, okay? Shiro gets kidnapped, and then the Black Lion acts on its own. The Red Lion also moved on its own when Keith wasn't there. It doesn't... The consistency is... What's the consistency? I don't have an example in English. Reisbrei. That's the example I have. Okay, anyway. Shiro's coma plot. Lion, Paladin rules. Established verbally, because they will be there otherwise. Runa, no. Loki, Runa. Introduction. And something else? What did it say in season 2? What's here? Yeah, no, so it's like nothing. It's just I have to fill this out because they have at least one mission on a Gara in a Gara facility where they encounter Runa, so that's at least one episode. Though I wonder which one. I would almost want... Okay, so episode 1 is purely Shiro focused until the end. So I think season 2 should be a recap of what actually happened at the end of season 1. Plus them trying around with the lions. So season 3 episode... Why am I confusing episode and season so much? Episode 3 should be the Runa encounter. That makes sense. Okay, wait. Let's copy this so I can write it down here. And make sure that everything's still working. Because we know how my streams are. Okay, wait. Let me just clump them together. Okay. So... we will take this as I wrote it. Shiro wakes up in a Gara, but Lep and flees, landing on a dead wasteland planet halfway through the episode. Halfway? No. Not halfway. Not halfway. At the end of the episode. It's revealed that he's in a coma and okay, how do you spell castle? Because not like that. Castle of lions. Shiro wakes up in a Gara lab and flees, laying on a dead wasteland planet. That's very short of a description, but that's basically what's going to happen. At the end of the episode, it's revealed that he's in a coma in the castle of lions. I mean, I just uncovered an ancient memory in my head for some reason. Because of this sentence, basically. It's just one sentence. Technically it could be two, but that's fine. And I don't know where I read it, but I think in some context, at some point, I read that if you want to, like, pitch an idea or just write down an idea of any kind, try to write it down in, like, one long sentence or two sentences, and if you can, that's good, because then you can, like, easily talk about that idea. So I feel like that might be a good starting point for the first rough plot of the episodes before I go into more detail. So, okay, so that's good. So episode 2, I think what I mean with Shiro's coma plot continues is that we have more scenes where we see him fleeing and, like, surviving in the, I want to say, wilderness. It kind of is, in the wilderness of the universe. But I'm not actually sure if that's... I mean, I feel like there's a way to do that where it works, but I can't pinpoint it. Like maybe having individual other members of the team going to Shiro and, like, talking to him. And then transitioning that into his dream, essentially. Because I also think, so I'm not sure how to do that, but I also think it would be a bad idea to have that entire dream episode, which is episode 1, and then not do that anymore, even though he's still in the coma. So, some cuts where we see what he's doing, in quotation marks, is probably necessary. I mean, like, even in episode 3, where they probably won't be in the castle at all, it would be possible if someone says, like, oh, I wonder how Shiro's doing now, and then we get a cut to him and his dream. So that probably makes sense. So I would like to think that we get, like, 2 cuts per episode. I don't know why I'm feeling 2 cuts, but I think 2 cuts are, like, easily incorporatable. I can speak. Like, episode 1 is fully Shiro, episode 2, 3, and 4 get 2 cuts each, and then episode 5 gets 1 cut and he wakes up. I think that works. I think that makes sense. I think I can work with that. So let's see. The paladins try if someone else can fly the Black Lion due to mission. They can't. Due to mission. Due to a mission. I know, I just want to keep it short. The parents drive someone else can fly the Black Lion due to a mission. They can't. We get 2 separate cuts to Shiro's dream. And Lyra and Karan explain. What do they explain? How the lions work? I know you're supposed to show, not tell, but in this case I feel like telling's better. We get 2 separate cuts to Shiro's dream, and Lyra and Karan explain. The rules of the lions. I'm gonna put that in, like, soft quotation marks, okay? 1 quotation mark is a soft quotation mark. That's how this works, kids. Episode 3 is... What is episode 3? What am I gonna do with that? Technically it should be the Runa episode. There's, like, the other problem. I don't know in which arc Runa would come in. So... Because she gets introduced in the first arc of season 2. And it will take at least until episode 15 until she actually joins. I think I said something about they have to meet her 3 times and then they catch her. Oh, I went so into detail in this in another stream before, and I can't remember. I think they meet her 1 time. Then they meet her at least 1 more time. No, I think I said they meet her 3 times and then they catch her. And then they make, like, a deal and she joins them. I think that was the thing. That is definitely possible in 15 episodes. Though, at least the 3 meetings. We can have 1 meeting in each arc, and then in the 4th arc she joins, because of then we have, like, the final of season 2 and the entirety of season 3 for her to find a place in the team. So I think that would make sense. Introduction meeting 1. Runa. I'm gonna copy this. the whole low-key thing is like another thing that I will surely explain at a later point. Meeting 2. Let's copy this over. Meeting 3. Why did I write meeting? Catch and join. Okay, I don't know what season 2 is for the final actually. Wait. I will not touch the... Wait, what is the season 3 final actually? The canon one. Let's go through my notes because they have been so helpful in the past. They have not. That's Blackout, that's fine. This is season 3. And this only goes to episode 8 or so. No, 7. Okay, wait, what is this? Paladin lore. Oh, I see. Okay, so episode 7, season 3, episode 7 was the lore episode where we got how Voltron was built and like all the history with that. And I think I will stand by what I wrote down here. Also, this does not feel like a season end. This feels like a mid-season revelation. And I will not further my quote there. Because... no. This should be a season beginning episode, actually. And then, like, diving further into the lore and getting more revealed throughout the season. But this doesn't help me. Because this means we don't actually have a season 3 final in canon, which is now a problem. What did season 4 do? I shouldn't look into this because everything after season 2 doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I need ideas. Okay, no. No. Canon won't help me here. What is the season 2 final? No, wait, seriously, what is the season 2 final gonna be? Because... So... Okay, wait. Where did I put... Hello, Arcs? Arcs? There. Okay. Season 1 final, if I might refresh my memory, is the fight against Zarkon. This is all in German, I'm gonna translate quickly. It's the fight against Zarkon. Oh, this is literally just the... Okay, this doesn't help me at all. This actually does not help me. This is just what happens at the very end of the episode. No, because the season 1 final in the rewrite is the canon season 2 final. So let's read my notes for that. Because my notes have been so helpful. Okay, no. 13. Okay, wait. This one. Oh yeah, another like little pet peeve I have with Voltron specifically is that the double episodes are not titled part 1 and part 2. Which like, it's a choice, sure, but it's also very confusing. Okay, listen. I did not hold back with the swearing in this. Actually, I questioned recently why I was so careful with swearing on my streams, or like in my videos generally. But the answer is because I watch a lot of YouTubers who don't swear in their videos, and they try to keep it very, very family friendly. So I think they're having an influence on me. Who would have thought? Influencers influence. But yeah, so in this I did not hold back because this was originally just for me and my friends to read. So now we're here And I'm streaming it to the world. Wait, excuse me, hold up. Okay, I didn't want to read through this word for word, but I think we have to do it because I'm very confused right now. Okay, so Shiro says Colivan and Antok will get in contact with Thace to upload the virus, and my personal note to that was, oh, someone should tell them ASAP, because I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm pretty sure at that point he's dead. So yeah, Thace, you fool. Could Blade of Memoirs maybe like just once not die when we know who they are? That's the end of the episode before that, and now they want the Blade of the Blade of Memoira. I forgot about the Blade of Memoira. That also has to go in the arcs because that's season 2, I'm pretty sure. Wait, is it? Wait, can it even be season 2? That's a good question. Okay. I cannot remember the plot of this episode. Also, I don't know what the cloaking device I will throw out the window because it's dumb. I don't know what that refers to because the only thing that has a cloaking device is the green lion. And that makes sense. I like that. I can live with that, but I don't know if that's actually what I meant with this. Is Zarkon aware that shooting at the thing you want is a bad idea? I love how I just continuously am like, I hate everything about this. Like, that's just the entire thing. That's why we're here. Okay, that's why we're here. That's why I'm doing this, because I hate a lot of things that they have done. And then Thace is alive. That was why I was reading in the first place. I don't understand. Zarkon's greed should be his downfall. I even underlined this. Oh yeah, now Thace is dead anyway. Okay, so we thought he was dead, then he wasn't, and then he was, because why should we be allowed to have nice things? That just all happened in one episode. So I am pretty sure, because I actually don't remember who was fighting Zarkon right now. Because I can't remember. This doesn't make any sense. This is why I wasn't supposed to read in this. Because now I'm just more confused than before. Confusion intensifies. Exactly. I don't... Okay, this is terrible. Can we please rethink this? When... Okay, question. When should the Blade of Memoira be introduced? Because I feel like that's very important. And I cannot remember when that happened. Maybe I should check. I actually don't have the tablet open at the moment because I was like, I'm freestyling this. And now I'm like, when was the Blade of Memoira introduced? Because it's not in... Is it? It can't be in season 2. I mean, it can, but the problem is season 2, 1 and 2 are collapsed into 1 in the rewrite, so I have to think about that. So let me just check that. Okay, let me just check that. Just to be sure that this makes any amount of sense, because it clearly doesn't. There are still so many questions that I have, and so many unanswered ones as well. So... Okay. I'm getting somewhere. Don't worry, I have the answers in a moment. When were you introduced? I don't think I'm getting an answer. Okay, I'm gonna do something different. I'm actually going to... Where is it? Okay, my plan just now was to look at Netflix, because I'm pretty sure the episode where they appear is titled Blade of Memora, but I can't because I deinstalled it. So, let's go back here and figure it out. First the Venom. No, because it's season 2, but when? Eye of the Storm. The Ark Space Mall. Episode 8? It's so close before the final? It's 5 episodes before the final. Why is it 5 episodes before the final? Episode 8. Episode 8. Nah. Okay, I can see a universe where we can get the Blade of Memora introduced before. I mean, like, even something like Voltron going to the Blade members and being like, hey, have you heard of, like, this random person that's going around, destroying Gara stuff on their own? And the Blade being like, yeah, we've seen that person, they've helped us, but we have no idea who they are because they never talk. Like, that could be kind of fun. Episode 20 feels like a good place to introduce the Blade of Memora. But maybe not even in a way where Keith knows. Because the way I remember it right now is that in that episode he had the blade of the Blade of Memora with him, and that's how they figured out that he was half Gara. I would almost like to think that he won't just take that with himself everywhere, because it's like, again, it's the only thing he has from his mother. So I feel like that would be something that you leave in a place where it's safe. I have to look into my notes again. Okay, it's season 2, episode 8. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, Blade of Memora. Okay, half of this is German. This is okay. Why is Shiro so insistent in telling Keith that he will be the leader? Because Shiro knows too much. Did he know that he would die? No, but I'm pretty sure the writers knew that he would die. I think that's the true answer. Family cuts to Zarkon. Oh yeah, there was like a moment where the Blade members talked to Shiro and Keith, and we never got to know what was said. No, I didn't even comment on anything in that case. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, they're meeting the Blade, they're talking with them, and then we just go straight into the fighting. Of which I very clearly remember it was just Keith. So I don't like this. I was like, okay, maybe this could be fine. It's not. I don't think this is a good idea. I think this should be way more drawn out, actually. Because, like, okay, I want to bring Crowley back eventually, but I don't think that's going to happen until season 4 or something. I feel like the middle of season 4 would be good. So what I'm going to do is, I've lost the arcs again. There, okay. So, Episode... Wait. Here. Episode 20. Introduction of the Blade of Marmara. Because that makes sense. But in that case, I also don't know when the reveal should be that Keith is half Gara. I feel like it should be in season 3. Maybe even when Runa is already involved and Runa is just like, I do not know you people enough to be here and listen to this. That could be a little bit of fun, but maybe not. Okay. I got completely sidetracked. Can you tell? Paladins go on a mission and get helped by a stranger. Don't ask me why I mistyped so badly. Paladins go on a mission and get helped by a stranger. Lance later calls them Loki. Is that even here? Nah. Got helped by a stranger. Little cuts to Shiro. Nothing more in that regard. Wait, that's an episode. Okay. I understand this. I wonder if there's something in episode 4 that I like. There still need to be 2 Shiro cards. Two little cuts to Shiro. One Shiro dream cut. Shiro wakes up. And it's probably still absolutely through. Let's be honest. Okay, I don't know what episode 4 is gonna be. I wanted to have something important in it, but I don't know what. And there I go again to the live notes, because I wonder if there's one episode in season 3 that I actually marked as important, because I don't think so. I wish, but I think after that I just gave up. Yeah. Nah, there's nothing in here that's important. Okay, Tailing a Comet. Which, what did you do? Also, German title is terrible. It's a direct translation, which isn't that bad. Like, the translation is right, but the name doesn't work. No, I can't look at this for inspiration because it's absolute nonsense. That's why. This is where it went off the rails. Okay? Season 3 is where everything went off the rails. For obvious reasons. This has season 3. Why is it always season 3? I wonder. So I've been watching Dragon's Race to the Edge again, right? And there was a multiple month time skip between the end of season 2 and the start of season 3. And I was very confused because I just went from one to the other. I didn't even look at the titles. But why is it always season 3? And this doesn't... I can't look at this. This won't help me. There's a reason why I wrote these notes, and even in season 3 I was already like, this is not gonna help us at all. So, okay. This is going to take a lot longer than I anticipated. Catch join. I would almost like to think that at the end of season 2, that it's revealed that Keith half Gara reveal in the first half, like before a double episode. Just like if the blade is involved, that would make sense. And they probably will, let's be honest. Because if Voltron tries in season 1 to attack on their own without the blade, which isn't right, with the blade, but like with just minimal interaction between the blade and Voltron. Okay. Blade of Marmora introduction. Also, yes, I'm aware. I'm going closer to the 1 hour mark. I just will finish this. Blade of Marmora introduction. So if in the season 1 final they have like light interaction with the Blade of Marmora, and they have like a little bit in the final, like again they have like one connection person like Antok or Kolivan. They have one person on Zarkon's ship that brings in a virus, and then they just miserably fail in everything they do. That can work. And then in season 2 we could have a more like joint attack where it's actually like, okay, our agents are gonna do this, your guys are gonna do this, and then we can get Zarkon and that also fails. And then actually in season 3, not only does Runa have to be there, Lothar is also like another whole thing that's like important in all of this. And I don't know how Lothar should be introduced, because the way that it was done in the show I disagree with. So I wonder when, because Lothar kind of has to be there in season 3. He also kind of has, I almost want him in the season 1 final. Though I'm not sure how good that would be for Runa specifically. Okay, wait, that's another question. Up here I have questions for the team, which are mostly in English, but that's fine. Yeah. When does Lothar have his first, I wrote his name wrong, first appearance? Lothar. Okay, that's fine. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I've dropped everything. It's gonna be fine. Okay, no, but this is okay. This is good. This is all I can do today. I kind of have to limit myself because I'm doing another stream on Friday, which is kind of out of plan. But actually, talking about that, on Friday I'm going to do an art stream, which is mostly planning. So I don't actually know how much I'm actually going to draw, seriously. It's mostly going to be planning for a new model, but I still have to figure some stuff out with that, even though I think I have an idea. So it shouldn't be too troublesome, but I kind of have to do some tests. Okay, I should write that down because I will otherwise forget. Anyway, thank you for being here. I will continue this next Wednesday, probably. Because now that I've found like my footing again, and I might actually watch a little bit of the first season. Because also I read something about Voltron being removed from Netflix, which I should probably look into. Which is weird because it's a Netflix original, so I don't understand what they're doing. Maybe it's something about the original Voltron show that's only available in the US and it has nothing to do with Voltron Legendary Defender. That could also be, because I'm not in the US, so I have to look into that. Anyway, so next stream Friday afternoon, Central European summertime, and I don't know further at what time I'm gonna do it. I have to see how everything's going on Friday. I will try early afternoon, but I can't make promises. And otherwise, on Saturday, I will continue the Digimon Starry Cyber Sleuth playing. And then next week, we might have another addition to the general schedule, but I have to kind of see with that, and that might cause the Voltron Rewrite streams to drop in. I forgot the word. To drop in importance. Like I won't try as much to do these streams because there will be another stream slot that I kind of want to put a bit more time into. The Voltron streams could drop partially, but I will still try because they make me happy, and that's important. So I will, yeah, that's the plan. And I'm already 3 minutes over, 5 minutes actually, 5 minutes over where I wanted to stop. So I'm going over to the ending screen and wishing you a wonderful day.